Kim Carson was a longtime teacher and is the owner of Smart Start Dyslexia Correction Center, a learning center she started in 2001. Carson says dyslexic kids are more right brain thinkers, meaning they learn more from pictures than words.
Dyslexia is from a person that is a three-dimensional thinker. They depend on pictures. They are not necessarily good with symbols and sequencing, and they are very important to our society.
Carson, whose son has dyslexia, couldn't understand why he was having a hard time in school, but she knew that early intervention would be the best course of action to help him.
He was struggling, but if you would talk to him, or if you would talk to his teachers, they'd say, oh, he's one of the first ones to answer when we're doing a discussion. He's got really good answers. Really struggled to learn to read and write. And I knew that I had to solve that problem.
She researched different teaching approaches and strategies and came across a program that suited her son's learning style.
Then one night, and this is when he was in third grade, he goes, Mom, I just thought this was weird stuff that you were doing with me. This makes sense. I can read the now. And it was because we worked with clay and built it and built a picture to go with that word.
Carson became licensed in order to teach children with dyslexia, and so she could mentor other teachers. At her learning center, she teaches the kids how to use their creativity to help with things like the alphabet.
We build the alphabet, both the uppercase and the lowercase, and that's one of the reasons that reading is very difficult, is because they are not symbol thinkers. They are three-dimensional thinkers. Symbols are two-dimensional. And so in working with those symbols, and then you put them together to make words, and then those words don't have pictures, that becomes very, very difficult.
A lot of the time, Carson says those with dyslexia would take the longer route for solving problems, but they always got the right answer.
They are not A to B thinkers. They go in a figure-8 motion for a lot of things. The cool part of that is they discover a lot of really neat things along the way, along that pathway.
Her greatest joy of teaching children with dyslexia was seeing their creativity and how she would learn something new each time as well.
You got an A for the day. To me, it was fascinating because they could sit across from me and figure out something that I could never figure out. And I was an honor student in high school and in college. And I'm like, how did you think of that?
She would also like to see more discussions centered around the strengths of dyslexia and how teachers can use methods that help children be successful.
Because they are fabulous thinkers. We need to teach them that they are fabulous thinkers. They need to learn that daily.